This is Steve. He loves Banana Mine, but he is still a small monkey, so elder monkeys don't let him. Steve is sad. Steve gets a job at an office. Steve is still sad. Time passed. Steve is big now. Steve goes to the mine. Steve finds cool glowing rocks. Steve is happy. Steve uses his monkey brain to put rock on rock. A big portal opens. Steve is confused. Steve goes through the portal and finds a world of blocks. Steve is happy. Steve can do anything he wanted to do. Nighttime came. Steve is scared. When night comes, monsters come. Night is gone. Steve explores. Steve finds a dog. Steve calls the dog Dennis. Steve is happy. Steve continues to mine and craft his heart out. Steve finds a big black portal. Steve is surprised. Steve thinks, using his brain, and figures it out. Steve jumps through the portal with the dog. It takes them to a very hot place. Steve and the dog get captured by pig monsters. Steve gives the dog a cool blue crystal and tells him to hide under his super top secret hidden place under his bed. The dog runs fast, fast, fast. The dog goes to Steve and puts the cool blue crystal in the super top secret hidden place under Steve's bed. Sometime later, two kids move to Steve, Henry and Natalie. They go to school. Henry builds a jet pack and destroys a factory. Natalie is in the factory making ads. A big boom happens. Principals of Banana School want to talk to Henry Adams. Henry brings his store manager. Henry is sad. Henry goes to the store and finds a cool glowing rock. The cool glowing rock pulls them, Henry and Garrett Garrison, who is the owner of the monkey store, and they go to a cave. Natalie and Dawn find them there. They find a portal. They go through the portal. They find a world full of blocks. Night comes. They run from a monster. They get cornered by a monster. Steve comes to help them out there. Steve and them make a deal, the cool glowing rock for a way home. Steve takes them to a village. They find weird people. Pig monsters come to the village and destroy it. They split. Henry, Garrett, and Steve use monkey elytra. Natalie and Dawn fight their way out. Steve tells them there is a place where they can find the rock. They go there, make a distraction, and get the rock. Garrett sacrifices himself for them to escape. Natalie and Dawn find Dennis. Dennis shows them to Steve. Now the gang is back together. A big scary witch stole the cool blue crystal. Now she can get her army to the block world, but the gang isn't happy about that, so they beat her. The gang succeeds. The gang is happy. Garrett comes back. Now the gang goes through the portal. Happy ending.